Hello and welcome to Sports Etc., the podcast where we talk about sports and how people who drink water survive the longest. I'm Harmon Kahl.
I am Jack Garrison.
And Jack, week 1 of the NFL season is in the books.
It is. Yes.
I'm actually really excited for this episode because we're gonna dig in. We're gonna
talk about some review.
NFL review.
Yes.
And we're just gonna let's just jump on in.
Let's jump into it. All right.
But first, we're gonna jump on in to the casket because Queen Elizabeth has died.
Yes. We are not above the ages of 73. Therefore, we're not above the ages of 70. Therefore, we have not seen any other English monarch. This is a pretty historic event.
You're not 70?
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I personally am not above the age of 70.
Did you know I actually went to school with Galileo?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey.
Back when we went to school, it's a funny story. I actually used to call him Gally.
Gally?
We always used to make fun of him because, he always used to say stuff about the stars, and we thought he was insane. And look at him now.
Dang.
He's got his own... Queen wrote a song about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, it's actually insane how far he's come.
Yeah, Queen wrote a song about him. But back to the real Queen. Slay.
That was pretty...
Yeah, Slay.
Stop.
But no, this is a very historic event, and now the British monarchy belongs to Mr. King Charles III.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
And Princess
Camilla, yes.
Gross. I'm sorry. So, as someone who enjoys...
Keep going.
Sorry, someone who enjoys Princess Diana.
Okay.
It makes me... Camilla just sounds like an evil name to begin with.
It does. Have you ever seen that, the theory? My mom actually showed it to me the other day.
Sorry,
she
I gotta make sure this isn't sports news. Nothing.
Nah, she sent it to me the other day. It's, there's a theory that Charles is actually not Harry's dad.
Who would Harry's dad be?
Hold on. Princess.
Oh my gosh, another Twitter notification. Oh, TJ Watt does not need surgery. He's expected to miss 6 weeks.
Oh, okay, that is big news.
Per source. Which the source is Adam Schefter.
So this is Princess Diana's riding instructor, like a horse riding instructor.
Okay.
Hold on, before you see it, let me screen record it.
But
Edge tab. And share.
But
okay.
He was. Let me look at this.
So we got Harry over here, and we got the riding instructor over here.
I see you're going off the hair.
I know it's a conspiracy. It's more of a conspiracy than
I'm not completely sold on this. Off the hair.
I know it's a conspiracy. It's more of a conspiracy than
I'm not completely sold on this.
So yes, King Charles III, welcome to the monarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Welcome.
Welcome.
I mean, it's a
big deal, big event,
yeah.
if you will. All right, let's get in. We have one more little etc. bite here, or do we want to just keep going down?
Let's do a etc. bite.
All right, Dixie D'Amelio, TikTok star, sister of Charlie D'Amelio, fellow TikTok star, shaved her head. I don't really know why. I don't know what's going on here.
And she looks incredible.
But BuzzFeed thinks she looks incredible.
Well, BuzzFeed doesn't know what it's talking about.
She's wanted to do this since 6th grade.
What's the reasoning behind it, if you don't mind me asking?
She just wanted to. She really just wanted to.
What? No reason? She just did it?
She just wanted to. That's what I'm gathering.
She should have just waited till October just to have a better reason.
I don't. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I don't know. She really just seems like she wanted to. But yeah, she definitely does look a lot different, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just it's interesting. For sure.
Let's just talk about the new Little Mermaid movie. We won't go too far into it, but
okay, let's hit it.
Yeah, new live action Little Mermaid's coming out.
May 2023.
Starring I don't know the girl's name.
Somebody.
Idiot.
Little Mermaid 2023 cast. Halle Bailey.
Okay.
That's
Eric is Jonah Howard King. Melissa McCarthy is Ursula.
Aquafina.
Isn't she on The View?
No, she's a comedian, I think. I don't think she's on The View. Maybe she is. Daveed Diggs is playing Sebastian.
Isn't that the guy from Jimmy Fallon's band or whatever?
No, that's
He looks like him.
That's Questar. Is that his name? This guy is
Who is that guy?
Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson and Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
He's
So it's Lin-Manuel Miranda. What is? I don't think Lin-Manuel Miranda is just writing the music.
Probably, yeah.
Who's the? I don't know who the king. Oh, I don't know who the king is.
I can't say it. I don't know.
Jacob Trim.
Javier Bardem.
Okay.
I don't know who these people are.
Jude. Why is that guy Jude Akawude look familiar?
Akawudike.
Akawudike.
Nigerian actor.
I don't know why he looks familiar to me.
I don't either.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright.
Okay.
Next thing.
Let's talk about Dabo Sweeney.
Let's talk about Dabo Sweeney, coach of the Clemson Tigers football team. That is the University of Clemson in South Carolina. He's a good coach. I would say.
He is.
Would you think he's a good coach?
How long has he coached for them? When was his first year?
He was there when they won the national championship.
Well, yeah, I know, but you could.
Dabo Sweeney.
Was he there for Deshaun Watson?
That's when they won the championship.
They also won. Did Trevor Lawrence win a championship?
No.
He didn't.
Maybe he did. I don't know. But
I think they did.
Dabo Sweeney career.
Does he have a football reference?
How long has he been at Clemson? Since 2008.
Okay, so
Coaching. He's 151 and 36.
You know, after what just happened at, I guess it's appropriate, but what's happening with DJ Uiagalelei?
He did win a championship. Trevor Lawrence won a championship,
Okay.
and then lost the next year.
Yeah, DJ Uiagalelei. His success, his he's not necessarily lived up to the hype with his father, Big Dave.
Big Dave. Yep. But regardless, Clemson's always going to be decent.
Hopefully.
At the very least.
I don't know why I'm saying hopefully. I'm not a Clemson fan or anything.
But Dabo Sweeney signed a 10-year, $115 million extension to be the head coach of a college football team.
Just a college football team?
Clemson specifically. But
okay.
Yeah, he's actually a floating coach. He can.
He leaves and comes and goes and stays.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that order was that he just said that. He leaves, he comes, he goes, he stays.
In that order, yes.
He leaves, and then he comes, and then he goes, and then he stays.
He stays to where he went. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but that feels big. Obviously, I don't know exact amounts that coaches are getting. It feels big. I don't know the initial feel of it. Big. All right. So congratulations to Mr. Dabo. I guess I like his name.
Mr. Dabo, Coach Dabo.
Coach Dabo.
It sounds like what you name a dog. There was a farmer who had a dog, and Dabo was his name. Oh, D-A-B-O, 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 and Dabo was his name. Oh.
Now to somebody who actually has 5 letters in their name, Lamar Jackson.
There was a farmer who had a dog, and Lamar was his name. Oh.
No.
L-A-M-A-R.
We ain't doing this. Lamar.
And Lamar was his name.
Lamar Jackson is a quarterback. He was the number 32 overall pick in the first round of the 2018 NFL Draft. The Baltimore Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
He won the Heisman Trophy while he was a junior quarterback at Louisville.
What is this? Wait, I'm holding the ball here, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I was...
You gotta get out with your hand. Out. There we go. Yeah.
Heisman? No, it's down.
He's not doing the too short thing. He's going out.
I know, but
stiff arm.
a low stiff arm.
Okay, anyway.
If freaking Muggsy Bogues was trying to tackle you.
So, seeing as he was drafted in 2018, this is his 5th year. Meaning that it's contract time. So they tried to negotiate a contract between Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, and it didn't work. He actually rejected it no matter what they said. Obviously there's still time.
Yeah.
But the preliminary thought is that Lamar Jackson is not going to sign a contract. He's not going to re-sign with the Ravens.
My question is why?
I don't know.
He's had success there. I don't know what he's expected. I'm happy as
Maybe,
a Bengals fan.
yeah, maybe there's just like internal issues. I don't know. Also, where would he go? I guess Seahawks,
Giants.
the Giants. See, nobody really has the Ravens really built their offense kind of around
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
And they just forgot that he also has to throw the ball and has to have receivers.
Yeah.
Because right now he's stuck with Rashad Bateman and Devin Duvernay.
Devin Duvernay actually kind of went off.
He did.
Let's see Lamar Jackson's stats from week 1.
Okay. Because you know I'm not the biggest Lamar Jackson fan.
He's not high on Lamar.
I'm not high on Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Demetrius Jackson III.
213 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick.
213, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. He was
Quarterback
sacked
rating.
twice.
What's his yards per attempt there? 7.6. So I mean, okay game, sacked twice. Rushing wise, what do you do?
He only had 17 yards on the ground. I feel like he's going down in rushing yards over time.
I feel like, well, because here's the thing here. When you're 32, you can't run as well as you used to. So when you're building your career as a mobile quarterback, I mean, look at what happened to Michael Vick. And I know that Michael Vick had dog issues, you know.
Yeah.
But
he's got that dog in him.
He does.
We did.
But like when Michael Vick could throw the ball though. Lamar Jackson doesn't have as good of an arm as Michael.
Not as good of a consistent arm.
No.
Which is why he fell to 32, whereas Michael Vick was the number 1 overall pick.
Now, so you see, you know,
it's like Cam Newton also. Cam Newton used to be really good.
Yeah, but Cam Newton wasn't the most mobile guy. He was just big. He was hard to bring down, like Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but Ben Roethlisberger couldn't move, really. It's like a Josh Allen situation.
He was just a brick wall. What happened to brick wall in Madden? Is that still in the build? I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, Lamar, this is interesting. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I'm quite surprised that he rejected it. You know, they literally have made this entire offense around him.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
That's like if Joe Burrow were to reject a contract. Well, no, it's not. I feel like the Bengals have put more into Joe Burrow than the Ravens have put into Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that's a good point. The Ravens have bolstered their offense as a whole, whereas there's an ambulance going by. It's a fire truck. It's not an ambulance, whatever. But like,
I told you, shut that window.
No, it adds aesthetic.
You can't even see it.
It's a soundscape. It's a soundscape.
Okay. Anyway, continue about. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Just Twitter stuff.
Ooh. Anything exciting?
No.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Just what Mike T said. I'm so turned up for week 2. We coming back better than ever. Cat emoji. Bicep emoji.
This would be a tiger because there is a tiger emoji.
That's Mike Thomas too.
The better Michael Thomas.
Yes, the best Mike.
No, I was watching Monday Night Football.
Is he the better Michael Thomas on the team?
There's 2 Michael Thomases on the
safety Michael Thomas.
Oh,
wide receiver Mike Thomas.
I saw.
There's other wide receiver Michael Thomas on the Saints.
I was watching Monday Night Football last night.
Manning cast or
normal cast.
Ooh.
But anyway, the one dude's name on I think he was on the Seahawks. His name's Michael Jackson. On the D.
They were rocking the color rush jerseys. Though.
They were. It's pretty clean.
Okay.
We got 3 things here. What would you like?
Let's go Le'Veon Bell knocks out.
Okay. So
oh my gosh, there's so much Twitter stuff.
We talked about this fight.
Okay, Chiefs have put first round pick cornerback Trent McDuffie on injured reserve.
Wow. What happened to him? He's a rookie. Sheesh.
I don't know.
All I gotta say is sheesh. Okay. So we talked about this fight a little earlier. Not a little earlier, a lot earlier. Le'Veon Bell used to be really good running back on the Steelers, Killer Bees, yada yada yada, you know. Adrian Peterson,
arguably the best running back of all time. I'm not saying
arguably.
You could make an argument.
One could argue. I think he has the most touchdowns. Not sure where he is in yards. So they had a boxing match, which AP is pretty old.
Considering.
Yeah, he's pretty old. Hold on. Adrian Peterson.
Peterson, you mean?
Peterson. Okay, Adrian Peterson is 37. That's less old than I thought.
I thought that sounds alright.
Le'Veon Bell's 30. He's from Ohio.
Isn't that embarrassing?
So is Ben Roethlisberger.
Hey, at least we don't have Deshaun Watson. or Matt Ariza.
We don't have Matt Ariza.
No. There's worse people out there.
We do have Jeffrey Dahmer, though.
He's from Ohio.
There's his head bunny.
No.
I think it's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Dang.
He's from like northern Ohio, though. Trash up there.
He's from Wisconsin.
Who's from Ohio?
You look up Ted Bundy.
He did all his murders in Ohio. That's what it was. He like.
Dang, who's he look like? I'm trying to think. Go back up.
Wait a second. See, he was born in Wisconsin, but he moved.
Go back to that picture. Not that one, the one at the top. He kind of looks like Young Gravy.
Yeah, but with a beard and glasses.
I think he
long,
looks
and
like Young
short
Gravy.
hair and older hair.
So you're saying he doesn't give off Young Gravy vibes?
No, he doesn't, because he's also a serial killer, and Young Gravy's a rapper. So.
Well, I mean.
So he was born in Milwaukee, but he moved to Ohio very soon.
He was also a cannibal. I'm not saying okay, let's just say someone died. If I had the opportunity to...
Oh, gosh. What's going on? What's
going
to happen?
Listen. If I had the opportunity to... Would you try human meat?
That's actually... People eat that.
I know.
That's like a thing.
But I'm saying, if you were to... Like, the person wasn't killed, they just died naturally.
No, I would only do it if it was, like, a necessity. Like the Donner Party. If I were trapped in the Sierra Nevada mountains in 1850 with nothing but a carriage, I don't
know. I'm not saying I wouldn't kill someone to
try
Jeffrey Dahmer them, but it's an interesting thought.
Anyway, Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson had a boxing match. It's not Seagull, stop it now. You sound like Cleveland Brown again. No, we're not doing this again. Okay. So the boxing match went to 5 rounds. I'm pretty sure a boxing match can go to 12 rounds. Is that right? I think it's right.
Did you see the attendance? There was like 200 people.
It was probably like, it's kind of a joke anyway.
Oh. Look up the attendance for it.
I don't know. But like, anyway, Le'Veon Bell beat Adrian Peterson. He knocked him out in the 5th round. So, my question is why? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's. I just accidentally rubbed against the microphone.
That's okay.
When we're back to Albert Pujols again.
He's a guy.
Is this number 4 that we talk about Albert Pujols? I
believe this is at least. There was a dude named Home Run Baker.
That's amazing.
Okay, but anyway, I'm just gonna give my sincerest congratulations to Mr. Albert Pujols.
He speaks English, right?
I would hope so. He's been on the Cardinals for 22 years.
Well, not on the Cardinals for 22.
He's been in
the league.
He's been in the major leagues.
I'm pretty sure he speaks decent English.
He speaks English. He does. But anyway, he has officially surpassed... Oh, there he is. Love to see it. He has officially surpassed Mr. Alex Steroid Rodriguez himself. And is now the person with the 4th most home runs of all time.
That's pretty good. When you're sitting up there with Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, and Babe Ruth, you got a big storm coming.
Yeah, a big storm coming. So he is currently sitting at 697.
Oh, he hit another one?
Yeah, that's the one he hit to surpass. It was a walk-off one.
Oh, so he needs 3 more home runs to hit 700 to reach 7. How many games does he have? Let me see.
Let's see. That's 2021. Why does Bing not just show it?
Because Bing is based. Let's see how many games they played. They've played
83 plus 58 is 141. So he has 21 games.
To get 3 home runs.
3 home runs.
Oh,
he's been on a tear since after the All-Star break. He had like 6 home runs before the All-Star break. He had 6 home runs in the first like 8 games after the All-Star break.
Yeah, I know.
He's on a tear.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth has 17 more home runs than Albert Pujols, and he's got like 2,400 less plate appearances.
That's insane.
Babe. And Barry Bonds has less than Albert Pujols too, and he's
Barry Bonds was also on Sorry.
He's on the roids.
Barry Bonds was also on the roids.
On the roids.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we'll get to 700 personally.
Yeah.
And I also he's apparently a really nice guy because the person that like got the ball, right? Obviously this is the home run ball that put him into fourth place. You know, it's kind of a big ball. You know, there's just occasional big balls from time to time that that the players will want back, right?
Yeah.
But this particular big ball, Albert Pujols' big ball, he said to the fan that caught the ball, well, nobody caught it. There were like 4 dudes that like dove for it. But this particular ball, he reached out to the person, and because the person was like trying to give it back or something, and he basically was like, "No, you have it. It's more awesome and amazing for you to have than for me to have."
You mean it meant more for...
It meant more for the fan than it does for Albert Pujols, is what he said. What a nice guy.
Do you know that Joey Votto didn't keep his first home run ball? He gave it to his dog.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that.
Like Joey.
What a guy.
Joseph.
I mean, now he's at what, 350, 340.
He might get the Reds record. I think he'll come back a bit strong, and because he won't be hurt.
He has 11 this year.
Yeah, because he's hurt. He's been hurt.
He's the first Canadian MLB player since Larry Walker to hit 300 home runs and have 1,000 career RBI.
That's pretty insane.
I don't know when Larry Walker played.
He's probably what?
I don't know when Larry Walker played. But...
No, he played for the Rockies. I know that.
Well, Joey Votto is a walker. He walks a lot.
Yes, I would have to agree.
But okay, he's at 342.
I remember the 2014 season when he only played 62 games.
Yeah. But yeah, Albert Pujols, what a guy.
And now
what
on to football. But first,
okay, we'll mix this in. We'll go game by game. Let's talk about some things.
Oh boy, should I get all of our picks up, including
NFL schedule
for week 1? Let's see what we all thought with our amazing brains.
Let's just quickly. No, we'll just go game by game. We'll go down the line. If there's any highlights or stuff we want to talk about.
Should we say the current record standing? We'll do it afterwards.
Okay. I'd just like to say that I'm in 6 fantasy leagues, and I went 4-2 this week, which is ideal.
Yes. Hold on.
Sports ETC group. Let me just pull it up on here so we can screen record it.
I got it. It's
okay. I gotta make my picks for next week. Anyway.
Okay, so we're talking about week 1.
Talk about week 1.
Oh wait, the Reds today promoted the following players.
Ellie?
No, nothing.
Reese Hines? It's a double A. I was about to say, I'm like, dang.
Michael Ciani went to triple A.
Okay. So,
let's start off with game 1.
Alright, Thursday night, the Bills versus the Rams.
We both picked the Bills, and the fans picked the Bills.
And the Bills won.
The Bills won.
They performed 31-10.
Turnovers. It was a pretty sloppy game. Nick Scott came through.
Nick Scott.
In a big way.
He also got stiff-armed by Josh Allen.
He did, but Nick Scott had a really good game for the Rams. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they still lost. Dude, Jalen Ramsey got cooked. He was getting toasted.
Yeah, that.
Bro,
he's regressing.
Bro, I thought it was a George Foreman out there. How much he was getting grilled.
that was pretty good. Okay, but the Bills. It was 10-10 at halftime, right? I watched the third quarter and then I went to bed, and I woke up to notice that the score was 31 for the Bills and 10 for the Rams.
Wait, when did you say you went to bed?
After the third quarter.
I went to bed at halftime.
Yeah, I think after the third quarter it was still like 20-10. It was still a manageable game or something.
Yeah, then they
just took off, man.
Probably 21-10.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, next game, the Eagles versus the Lions.
We both picked the Eagles, and the fans picked the Eagles.
All right, and the Eagles won. This was actually a pretty tense game. I was watching some of it, 38-35. Mr. Jalen Hurts kind of came through. A.J. Brown had an insane game, putting up, I believe, the 3rd most yards in the league this week, behind Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Actually, he might be second. I don't know. Next game is the 49ers and the Bears, which is shocking.
We picked the 49ers, and the fans picked the 49ers.
So all of us lost because the Bears won. The world loses when the Bears win. It was 19-10. Bears projected to be the worst team in the league in the preseason. They actually came through and beat the 49ers with their rookie quarterback, Trey Lance. I thought he did okay.
He looked okay.
Given the weather, though.
The rain. I have Darnell Mooney on my fantasy team.
I know, he got 0.
No, he had 1
He had 1.8,
9 yards. For 8 yards or whatever.
I had him on
just because of the rain.
I had him on a fantasy league that got 61 points.
I may be trying to ship him off right now. Who knows?
Don't ship him to me. I'm not taking him.
I have ways.
I'm not taking him.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Let's dive into this Bears game a little bit. So the kicker, Cairo Santos.
Good guy.
Good guy. Quality gent.
Personally, don't know him, but
quality gent.
Seems like he's a nice.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to get a little trickery going because the refs were up by the ball, right? It was pouring down rain. Excuse me. It was absolutely like monstrously pouring, and Soldier Field is a grass field.
Okay.
So you're not. That's not ideal. That's not. It's not going to be the most perfect situation to play football in.
It is not.
And so Cairo Santos and his holder, whoever the holder was, I don't know.
Number 16.
Yes, whoever number 16 is. Brought a little towel onto the field.
A little towel.
Which is normal. Players have towels, right?
That does happen.
Wipe their hands off, whatever.
Other things, yeah.
What's not normal is that the refs were up here, like, placing the ball or whatever, and Cairo Santos and his holder were back behind the refs, lining up 7 or 8 yards behind the snap.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works. And they the guy tried to wipe the spot where the ball was, and he got pretty successful. They were trying to put like morphine in a guy injured in Vietnam. How fast they were going. They were like really working on it, really going super fast. He used like wiping, and then the rest started to come actually like threw the towel, and probably went back 7 or 8 yards. But by throwing the towel, he threw in the towel because the ref saw it.
Mm-hmm.
He went back and he saw the towel, and then he called it he called a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, and the dude didn't know what he was talking about. Like it was super funny when the ref like came out. He was like trying to do like hand motions. He was like unsportsmanlike conduct, kicking team number 16. He's like brought a towel onto the field during the dead ball time or whatever. He, like, during the dead ball period, and tried to wipe the field with it. And then at the end, he's like, by rule, that's illegal.
Yes.
They're always so official. They're like, holding offense. But he was just like trying to string together some words to explain what was going on because it was really weird.
It was.
That's probably the weirdest penalty I've ever seen.
Giving him the business is pretty good.
What?
You never seen the giving him the business?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Next game. All three of us,
Everybody picked the Bengals.
Our fans picked the Bengals.
Because, they should have won. But...
We didn't have a long snapper. If the Bengals had a long snapper, they win that game.
Well, if Joe Burrow doesn't turn the ball over 5 times, we win the game.
2 of those interceptions were not his fault, and I stand by that.
Which ones?
The TJ Watt pick. TJ Watt
is just an absolute monstrosity of a man.
Hayden Hurst was wide open, who Joe Burrow was throwing to.
But TJ Watt is just that good.
Yeah.
You don't have
And then one of the picks was on 4th down. He had to force the ball.
That one ended up being better for our situation because it's unfortunate because the Steelers' offense was horrible.
Yeah, here's the thing.
They were so bad.
I'm gonna attest this to we didn't play our starters in the preseason. That's why we lost this game.
At the very least, Joe Burrow. On that play where the Minka pick 6 at the very beginning of the game, he had like 4 wide receivers.
Yeah, I know. Joe Burrow did not make the best decision making in the first half.
Not at all.
I feel okay about it.
And yet he still put up 338, and we almost won the game.
So all 3 of us picked that wrong.
It's just unfortunate. The Dolphins and the Patriots.
I
picked the Dolphins.
So the 2 of us picked the Dolphins, and our fans
you guys picked the Patriots. 20-7. It's just a game. Did you see the thing where like somebody left a grill unattended at this game? Oh my gosh, it was.
What?
Wow, it was bad. Hold on. Dolphins versus Patriots. Fire. Dude, it was so bad. It was these cars. It was like a freaking apocalypse after the game. Look at these cars,
bro.
Look at this. It was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
So yeah, look it up if you want to see it. It was pretty bad.
That's not good.
Okay. Next game.
All three of us had the Panthers.
And the Browns won,
And the
26 to
Browns
24.
won, game-winning field goal.
Props to Cade York, rookie, hit a 58-yarder to win the game.
He did. It was 58.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good.
Also, Evan McPherson hit a 59-yarder in the game, which ties his career high.
And he would have hit the game winner if
game-winning extra point.
If we had Clark Harris out there, which we didn't. It's just so dumb.
We got a tie.
Such a dumb way to lose a game.
We got a tie here. Colts versus Texans, 20-20, which there were almost 2 ties in the same week. There haven't been 2 ties in the same year, I don't think. Yeah, there have.
That is not.
That's cap. There's been 2 ties in 2 weeks before, but there's never been
2 ties in the same week.
No, there's never been 2 ties. There's been like less than 50 ties since overtime was introduced, which was in 1974, I think. There's been less than 50 ties. It's pretty rare.
Yes,
I would say.
Well, yeah, it seems to always happen in week 1, though.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
We should have tied.
All 3 of us picked the Colts.
Yep. That doesn't really count.
Doesn't count on the counter.
The Saints versus the Falcons. Falcons are projected to be pretty bad in the preseason. They almost came and got the Saints, but again, the Saints win on a game-winning field goal. There were a lot of kicking issues this week. Ravens with 24, and the Jets with 9.
All 3 of us picked the Ravens.
As we should. The Ravens did pretty well. Devin Duvernay kind of went off. Mark Andrews did not do so well.
Yes.
Fellow type 1 diabetic.
Mark
Andrews. All right. The Washington Commanders, their first game is the Commanders, versus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We picked the Commanders. Our fans picked the Jaguars.
Ooh. Them fans.
The
Commanders win.
Yeah.
28-22.
Heck yeah.
I didn't really see anything about this game. It was just kind of a game. I don't know.
It was a game. You can't argue with that.
Vikings 23, Packers 7. This is kind of surprising. I feel like... Did I pick... Who do we pick?
We all 3 picked the Packers. Now, did you see that the highlight of Christian Watson dropping that?
Yes, that was... Poor Aaron.
Poor Aaron. He's going through it right now.
It's because he got the haircut. He got the fresh fade.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he got a haircut.
I wonder if he's...
It's short now. It's like his old style.
I wonder if he's on LSD now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Giants 21, Titans 20. Now, this was intense. Did you see about the end of this game?
No.
Giants were up 21-20. They scored. They were down 20-13.
Okay.
They scored a touchdown. They went for 2. But there were still like 2 or 3 minutes left, and they went for 2. And it was a really gutsy play, but they got it anyway.
Okay.
It was like a weird shovel pass to Saquon Barkley, who really went off for no reason in that game. Very odd. But and then the Titans marched down the field, and he missed the field goal. He missed the field goal at the end of the game. So the Giants, also projected to be like a top 5 worst team in the league, upset the Titans. And Derrick Henry sucked. He did nothing.
Don't remind me.
That was insane.
We both picked the Titans. Our fans picked the Giants.
Oh, fans taking one from us.
Fans.
All right, Raiders versus the Chargers. I'm pretty sure I picked the Raiders here. I did. I picked the Raiders here. This was a pretty good game.
Fernando Cruz is starting tonight for the Reds.
Interesting. I thought he was a relief.
He is. Anyways.
I needed a bunch of people in fantasy to score high in this game, and they did. Darren Waller scored pretty high. Devontae Adams went off.
You picked the Raiders. Our fans picked the Raiders. I picked the Chargers. This is what I gained.
Chiefs versus Cardinals.
I didn't realize they put up 44.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes put up 360 yards and 5 passing touchdowns, which is pretty good.
All 3 of us picked the Chiefs.
He also held it before after his 4th touchdown.
Heck yeah.
He did it sideways. He did the woo.
Okay.
So yeah, the Chiefs kind of destroyed the Cardinals a little bit, Buccaneers versus the Cowboys. Classic Cowboys overhyped at the beginning of the season. Dak Prescott got injured as the Buccaneers win 19-3.
All 3 of us picked the Bucs.
Yes.
And then
so now the Cowboys are going to be starting Cooper Rush for week 2 against the boys. The Cincy Boys.
The boys in orange and black.
This hurts.
Yeah, we all 3 picked the Broncos. We picked
the Broncos for Eliminator Challenge, so we are out in week 1 now.
That's
unfortunate. But yeah, let me just give some props to Geno Smith. That man had a pretty dang good game.
Yeah.
And they
What
won.
does the numbers look like for that game?
I think they're not as good
You could have
as
just
it.
clicked on the game. You literally could have just clicked on the game.
Oh, I
It's
could've.
same
I
right
could've.
there.
I don't think they're as good as it felt. Yes, he won 95 and 2 touchdowns. But this is what he started out like 15 for 15 in that game. 23 for 28, 195 yards.
How the Ben Roethlisberger-esque game, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
For real. Okay, let's look at the stats. The stat leaders.
Heck yeah.
We should do this every week. We'll make it a tradition.
It's time for the stat corner.
The stat corner.
Top 3, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, in passing yards.
Russell Wilson passed Joe Burrow last night. Joe Burrow still is in 4th.
Let me go ahead and Etty,
etc.
Etty. And share.
Okay, wait. No, we must.
I have the touch here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So pass yards, we have Patty Mahomes,
Patrick,
Matt Ryan,
Matthew.
I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson,
Russell,
Joe Burrow, and
Joseph.
Carson Wentz.
Carson.
Which is also really weird.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco got it more than Josh Allen, more than Justin Herbert.
Bro.
Okay.
Joe.
Hit those tutties real quick.
It's gonna be
Patty. Patrick Mahomes, Carson Wentz, and then Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Lamar all had 3.
And then let's look at interceptions.
It's gonna be Joe.
Yeah, bad game.
Joe Burrow, Derek Carr, Matthew Stafford all tallied 3 or more interceptions.
Yeah, we'll ignore that stat.
Okay. Let's go to rushing. Saquon Barkley 160. What is going on this week? I don't. Saquon 164. Jonathan Taylor 161. DeAndre Swift 144.
Nick
Chubb 141. And Leonard Cordero Patterson. What is this week?
It's
odd. Tutties. Jamal
The
Williams
only person
with
with 2 rushing touchdowns.
And then Josh Allen, Saquon, James Conner. The Eagles had 4 people that scored a rushing touchdown in this past week, which is an interesting stat.
Including Kenneth Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth
Gainwell, Boston Scott, Miles Sanders, and Jalen Hurts.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I saw a crazy thing. Do you know let me get a receipt. Do you know Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Yeah, Amon-Ra.
And Equanimous St. Brown?
Yeah.
They're brothers, right?
Oh, they are.
And they scored a touchdown within 3 minutes of each other.
That's insane.
I know, because I saw that Amon-Ra caught a touchdown on fantasy, and then I was watching the Packers and Bears game because the Bengals game was on.
Are they brothers?
They are brothers, yeah.
Okay.
The Bears 49ers game was on Fox, and the Bengals were on CBS, and they were on commercials. We were watching that game, and then Equanimous St. Brown caught a touchdown. I was like, oh, wait, I told my dad. I'm like, oh, Amon-Ra St. Brown just caught a touchdown. It's like, yeah, because we were watching the game together, and I was like, oh.
Receptions, Jamar Chase is up there.
Cooper Kupp.
Let's go on to yards.
Javonte Williams. Interesting. A running back up there. Yards. I'm pretty sure AJ Brown was second. Okay. Yards. Okay.
Calm down.
Justin Jefferson, that's actually a career high for Justin Jefferson. 184. Yep. AJ Brown still in the Titans uniform. Devontae Adams, who is in the Raiders uniform.
And then
Jamar Chase beating Cooper Kupp by 1 yard.
Ooh, heck yeah.
Stephon Diggs.
Go to tutties.
And let's do tutties.
Touchdown.
I think Jay Jettis. Oh, a lot of people. Jahan Dotson. First game. That's pretty solid.
Kevin
Duvernay, Clyde Hozelaire,
OJ Howard,
the dude who was like taking most of the snaps for the Titans, running back Dontrell Hilliard, OJ Howard, Jay Jettis, and Michael Thomas all lead with 2.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on to.
We'll just do intercept. We'll do tackles and then picks.
Tackles. We'll look at sacks.
I think Micah Parsons, I think, has the most. Oh no, Alex Highsmith. And Khalil Mack got 3.
Wow.
Interesting. Bradley Chubb, Myles Garrett, Jerry Hughes. Von Miller, Micah. Quiddy Paye, rookie.
No, second year.
Second year. Jeffrey Simmons. Oh, it is. No, it's Paye.
Okay.
Rashad Weaver and Devin White all had 2 sacks.
Heck yeah. On to.
I really thought TJ Watt had more than Boogie Basham.
Heck yeah.
What did
I say we're going to interceptions.
Let's do picks.
and then that could be it.
Boogie Basham. Boogie Basham.
No one had. Okay, no
Boogie
one had.
Basham had a game.
Okay, no one had to. This is a
Let's do pick 6. Minka
Don't.
and James Bradley.
Okay.
Okay. So that is your stat corner for week 1 of the NFL season.
Heck yeah. On to preview week number 2.
Number 2. Etty. Why does Etty keep dropping?
Because he's hot. Dropping like it's hot.
Lean, mean, bison machine.
Did you just say that?
I did.
Oh gosh.
Bro, Etty, my God, you had it. You were on here.
Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up our picks, our fan picks.
I gotta do my picks live.
Okay.
All right. Let me hit that screen recorder.
The group picks. Can I get week 2?
And share. Okay, here we go. Thursday, September 15th, which is this Thursday. We have the Los Angeles Chargers playing the Kansas City Chiefs at Geha Field at Arrowhead Stadium.
Our fans have the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chargers.
I have the Chargers as well.
Okay. I think the Chargers are quite good, although they don't have Keenan Allen. I don't know when he's going to be back. I really hope he is back because I need him for fantasy, but oh well. The New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns.
Our fans went with the Cleveland Browns, and I went with the Cleveland Browns.
Okay. Washington Commanders, Detroit Lions. I'm going to go with the Lions on this one.
Our fans went with the Commanders. I went with the Lions.
All right.
I really like what that. I'm pretty high. Jared Goff is not horrible.
He's not. Amon-Ra St. Brown is really good.
And
DeAndre Swift is really good.
Okay.
He went to Ohio State, didn't he?
Amon-Ra?
No, DeAndre Swift.
No, he went to Georgia.
I knew it was somewhere big. Okay. Bucks versus Saints. I don't think Tom Brady's ever beaten the Saints. Or no, not he hasn't beaten the Cowboys. That's what it was.
No, he's always beaten the Cowboys. He's 6-0 against the Cowboys.
That's right. I don't think he's beaten the Saints though.
No,
that's cap because he's beaten all 32 NFL teams. But like, they struggled against the Saints last year. Saying that, I'm still gonna go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Our fans went with the Saints and we went with the Bucks.
I think it's gonna be a really close game though, because it always is. Like last year when the Saints won 9-0, that was weird on Halloween.
Yes,
that's why probably because it was a scary night because the Bucks lost.
Ooh.
Carolina Panthers, New York Giants.
I went with our fans went with the Panthers.
I'm going with the Panthers as well.
I'm going with the Panthers as well. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I'm going with the Giants.
Ooh, all right.
Sorry, I had that actually. Yeah, okay. I'm going with the Giants.
New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
I'm going Patriots.
Our fans went with the Steelers, and I went with the Patriots.
This is ridiculous. Maybe it's just because it's early in the week, but 70% of people are picking the Steelers.
They were not good. Their defense was good, but they don't have TJ Watt now.
Yeah, they don't have TJ Watt for at least 6 weeks. Minimum 6.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh. Okay. The Colts have not won in Jacksonville since like 2014.
Okay, so what do you
But I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Our fans went with the Colts, and I'm pretty sure I went with the Colts. Yes, I did.
They literally have not. They haven't won in Jacksonville since like literally 2014.
That's wow.
Miami Dolphins, Baltimore Ravens. I'm going Ravens.
Oh, it is currently tied, so that means it goes to the home team, which is the Dolphins.
Ravens.
The Ravens. Sorry.
I think that this will be a good game though.
Let me go make
because Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle both kind of went off. I thought they both had pretty good games. The Falcons and the Rams. I'm gonna go with the Rams on that one.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I picked the Rams. Let's see what our fans did. Our fans are going with the Rams,
as they should,
across the board.
Okay, Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers, who got upset last week, but I'm gonna go with them this week.
I also went our fans went with the Seahawks.
Ooh.
Over the Miners.
Over the Miners that you put?
The Miners that I actually.
Okay, who will win this matchup? The Cincinnati Bengals or the Dallas Cowboys?
Our fans went with the Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals.
And I went with the Bengals.
Okay.
All the Bengals all the way around.
No bias.
No bias whatsoever.
Houston Texans, Denver Broncos. I'm going with the Broncos.
Our fans went with the Broncos.
All right.
I also went with the Broncos.
All right. Arizona Cardinals, Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going to get the Raiders on this one.
It's a tie, so it goes to the home team. So it's gonna be the Raiders.
Who you got?
I also have the Raiders.
Okay.
Let me just make sure that
The Slider Sunday pick of the week. What does this mean?
What?
What is the Slider Sunday?
Is that the Monday night game?
No, it's the Slider Sunday pick of the week. I'm going with the Packers.
Sorry, hold on. Let me get back to it. I'm pretty sure with the Packers. Let me check. Oh crap. Okay.
Why would you go with the Bears?
Because maybe I'm feeling.
You're feeling Fields?
No, I felt with going with the Packers. Our fans also went with the Packers.
Okay. Tennessee Titans, Buffalo Bills at home. The Bills.
Bills.
Big time.
Bills across the board.
And then the last game, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. This is probably going to be a good game. That being said, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles and our fans went with the Vikings.
How many total points will be scored in Vikings versus Eagles? I think it'll probably be like a 30 to 24-ish game, so I'm going to go with 54.
You say 24 to... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Continue. Ignore me.
Yes. Okay. Games home. That's going to remind me of Eliminator Challenge, so I'm just going to stop sharing.
Yeah. Okay. Is it...
We have time. What should we do?
Tier list?
Tier list time.
Back to the weekly tier list.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, tier listed out, you know?
Tiermaker.com. What should we hit today?
Let's see what we got out here.
We could just do an NFL teams.
No.
NBA.
No, I'm not feeling. Keep going. NFL fan bases. Let's rank NFL fan bases.
Oh boy.
This is
We're about to trigger some people. Okay. Okay, let's
do this to S. Now
A.
keep in mind, I have Twitter. You do not. So I see.
You see the worst side.
I see the worst side. Not all fans are like this.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There we are.
Okay.
The first one.
First one.
Wait. Screen recorder. Yeah, the first one's gonna be pretty share.
The first one, Cowboys, throw them an
F. We them boys. No, you're not. You're never them boys. It's not the 90s.
It's like I could see them being in D.
It's like that weatherman saying, talking about the weather. He's like, and this week it's looking like those Dallas Cowboys peaking in the 90s.
Yeah,
I love that clip.
You know, I couldn't put them in D because I don't come across them that often because we're not really as Bengals fans. We don't come across them that often. This week we're coming across them.
Yeah.
Throw them in D tier. I'm moving them up to D tier.
Well, we'll put them in D.
There's worse fan bases out there. There are.
See, you got your AFC North bias here, because I know you're going to say the Ravens.
Okay, we'll see them later.
Giants.
C.
They don't really trigger anyone.
There's some. They're from New York though, so they're
but they're kind of a poverty, so they don't really have any place to talk.
Yeah, it's not really.
Jets.
They belong in A tier.
Jets fans are pretty loyal.
They're pretty loyal. They're cool. They got Zach Wilson. You know, I could put them in S tier. They're high A tier.
Saints.
B.
I'll go with B. Yeah.
I don't see that much bad.
They claim that we stole Houday.
We did.
From Whodat. Oh, we did?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Then that came before.
Colts. They have a W mascot?
Colts, I don't see that much bad stuff from Colts.
Yeah,
I'll throw them in B tier.
B.
They're okay.
Titans. You were at the game in Tennessee. How were they?
They're overall nice. I'm throwing them in B tier as well.
Okay. I don't know. Bears.
C. Recently, they C for their logo.
C. Yes.
They're okay.
Okay. Yeah. You never really hear about them. Sometimes you hear about things, and it's like, bro.
Okay. Dolphins. Recently, they've gotten a bit cocky. I'd put them in D tier.
I'll go C.
Okay, that's fine.
Kansas City.
Waddle, people saying Jalen Waddle's better than Jamar Chase. I can't.
He has a good touchdown dance. Not as good as a Gritty, obviously, but he waddles. Kansas City Chiefs.
C. They're
very loud. I like their passion.
Yeah, but they can be annoying
We'll
sometimes.
get C.
throw them in B. They're
they belong
passionate.
there.
I'm
Cardinals.
I haven't heard a lot from Cardinals fans. C.
Yeah.
They're okay.
We'll default to C if we don't. Chargers. I like. They're pretty rowdy. They always have like bolts on their face and stuff.
Yeah, but overall there aren't a lot of them. Throw them in C tier. Justin Herbert's on that team.
Yeah. Falcons.
B.
They belong up
They've
here.
been through a lot.
Yeah.
They've
28-3.
Patriots.
Patriots.
My cousin's a Patriots fan. He's nice.
I think they're better. They're very divisive now that Tom Brady's gone.
I'd throw them in C tier just because all the success that they
I'll
had.
go C. They're having withdrawals.
Yeah.
There's-
Packers fans throw them in A.
A.
They're devoted.
I like their
They're
cheeseheads.
too mean.
They're W's.
Yeah.
Ravens. F.
Throw them immediately in F.
Okay, yeah, they're.
I
They think Lamar Jackson is like actually God. Like
it's not. They're annoying. Legoat is a account on Twitter that always posts on.
it's like Pickensburg. We'll get to
We'll
Pickensburg.
We'll get to Pickensburg.
Okay. The Buccaneers. They're okay. They're having the opposite effect of the Patriots.
I could potentially put them in C or D. Because I remember this one time last year during our first preseason game when we played the Buccaneers, before our whole Super Bowl run, we were getting excited because we beat the Buccaneers, and all the fans in the comments were joking and getting excited because we beat the Super Bowl champions. And when the Buccaneers was said something like, "Oh, it's okay, don't guys, you're getting too excited. This will be your Super Bowl this year." So, like saying that we weren't going to do anything this year. So I could throw them in D tier. I'll throw them in C tier.
Yeah, we'll go see. Vikings.
Skull. I'll throw them in B tier.
Yeah, they're alright.
They're all right.
That was funny when we were at the game when they beat the Vikings last year.
And I was just like,
Skull, Etty,
Skull.
Etty. My guy. That was my bad, Etty.
You gotta be nicer to
Spelled Etty.
Okay.
Rams. This is an old list.
They're not. They're not. They don't show up to games. I'm gonna throw them in.
Yeah, no, their Super Bowl like party. You know how at Paul Brown Stadium they had like the big one, but the Rams it was just like
Throw them in D. They're
200 people.
It's they're not that supportive.
I can't consciously put them in the same tier as the Cowboys. I can't put them in the same tier as the Cowboys, and I can't put them in the same tier as the Ravens.
Then put them in C tier.
We'll go
Because
with
the C tier gets a bit heavy there.
Broncos. Let's ride.
That's right. Broncos fans. Oh.
I don't really know a lot about them. They seem alright.
I'll throw them in B.
Yeah, that's acceptable. Bengals fans.
Let's throw them in A. I'm not gonna throw them in S because
They're not S. We fight sometimes. We get a little rowdy.
I'm gonna go with A. Bengals fans are for realistic. Actually, let's throw them in B. For realistic sake.
Yeah. We'll go.
We probably have the best fans in the AFC North. I think that's an agreement around the league. As in attitude-wise, the Browns have probably the most devoted fans, but overall, attitude-wise, we probably have the best attitude out of everyone in the.
I can hang with Browns fans. They're chill. We know a Browns fan pretty well. He's a lot sometimes, but it's alright because we are too. Okay, the Steelers.
F.
They
just because of Pickensburg, throw them an F. Throw them an F.
Jack, I feel like the Ravens are worse though.
No, they belong in the same. Jack, I was there at the game after the game. They belong in F.
They always come to town and get rowdy. They just like fight people.
They are.
Which
throw them an F.
I feel like that's why we can't have the Bengals in A because we engage in said fights with fans from other fan bases.
Seahawks are next. I throw them an S.
Wait, can we talk about Pickensburg real quick?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and talk about Pickensburg.
Should
I pull up the latest Bengals, just out of randomness, the latest Bengals Twitter post and see if Pickensburg commented?
Okay, so Pickensburg is a guy. Obvious reference to George Pickens, the second round pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this dude comments like 15 times.
That's another Steelers fan.
Like on every post, he's always like the first person to comment. Like we were at the preseason game against who was it even against? It wasn't even against the Steelers. The Rams. No, it was the other one. It was the first
Cardinals.
The Cardinals. And it was like halftime, whatever. Yeah, it was. They tweeted. It was like, oh, halftime. Bengals whatever, Steelers, whatever.
There's Legoat.
There's Legoat.
Down Legoat. Yeah, people gritting. Because they beat us. Literally. I'm sorry, but you just. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Keep talking.
So he literally Harmon opened the post as it happened, like just as it happened, and we got on there and Piggensburg had already commented 3 times in like the span of 8 seconds.
It's
like
classic Twitter
like
troll.
no rings, L Bengals, poverty, area.
It's like, bro, Mitchell Trubisky's your quarterback, and I know we just lost them.
Yeah,
like,
and then they have
okay, we beat the Steelers. Like in all technical assets, in a normal situation where we have a long snapper, we beat the Steelers.
Yeah.
So like saying that you won isn't saying anything because you lost. You won because we didn't have a long snapper, which is the stupidest way to lose a game.
Yeah.
Like a position that literally doesn't matter except for
when it does matter.
When it does matter. If that makes that. Yeah.
But like it's I don't know. It's just this dude like needs to not do that. It's just weird. And like he I don't think it was that post, but it was like another post from earlier in the game. Maybe it was later in the game where like he obviously had commented like 5 times or whatever, and somebody replied just it was funny. I don't know why it was funny, but someone just replied with a comment, "Your first round pick is a 3rd string." I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's funny. Seattle Seahawks S tier.
Seahawks, they got a number retired because of how awesome they are.
They're Seahawks are S tier fans.
Yeah, the 12th man.
Or should have ran the ball, but
they deserve a Super Bowl ring.
They have one. Russell Wilson has a Super Bowl ring.
Who doesn't?
Yes, he does.
No, because the Broncos beat them 43-8.
Super Bowl ring.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Do you want to bet money before you look this up?
No, that was the Broncos versus the Panthers. Hold on.
Do you want to look this up before you bet money? I'll bet money before you look this up. That he has a Super Bowl ring. I'll bet you $1.
No.
50 cents?
Nope.
A penny.
Russell Wilson's Super Bowl.
Come on, bet me a penny.
Does he? I guess he does. When? He was born in Cincinnati, Ohio? Yo. What? When?
Seahawks lead 2 consecutive.
Who did they play? When?
Go to Super Bowls.
Is that when they played the Broncos?
No. Look up Super. Look up here.
I got it.
Yeah, they won a Super Bowl. They have a ring. See, I'm telling you.
2014.
You owe me a penny.
No, I don't. We never agreed on that. Okay, anyway.
Texans.
C. I don't
B. B. They did not defend Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
Okay.
Browns.
C.
See, they're
comparable.
the Bengals and Browns are a lot better than
The
Steelers and Ravens
when it comes to fans, but I can't.
They're just kind of Ravens. I gotta hand it to them. They say pretty devoted, even when the city like moved.
So B.
B. I'll give them a B.
Yeah.
Eagles. Fly Eagles fly.
B.
They're pretty good. They're chill. 49ers.
C.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jags. I'm firming D. They don't show up the most.
They're not loyal. I would agree.
Yeah.
D.
D.
Panthers.
C. They got pretty rowdy for the Cam Newton era, and then
They did. Yeah.
I'm back.
I'm back. Lions.
They're devoted. Put them up in
B.
If we put them up in A, I'd put the Bengals up in A.
Okay, I'll put them in A.
Okay.
Bills.
A. They
Yeah.
go up in A.
Almost S. Borderline S. They jump onto tables.
Remember, they stand on the court. Remember they donated all that money to Andy Dalton's
Charity
when
fund.
we beat the
Yeah.
Ravens, so they could get in class.
I don't.
And then the rest,
Should they go in S?
The football team. What?
Should they go in S?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put them in S.
S tier fan.
And then I'm gonna block out the main part of this, the football team, the Commanders, whatever you want to call them.
They have a bad owner. Put them in C.
No, I'm not blocking it out. There we go.
Okay. Alright. I say that's a good tier list.
Okay. I'll leave it up here for solid 5 seconds. You can look.
You can look at the tier list. You can pause. Thanks for counting on your fingers, Jack.
Okay. Stop sharing. All right.
That is it.
Okay. So that is our episode for today. This particular episode.
Yes.
Not that episode. Not that episode. This episode. So, this is Sports Etc., the podcast where we talk about sports and how people who are